another great performance on a long line of great performances.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. It's fascinating to watch you in this movie. And there's a moment where we get to see pictures of you or your character at a younger age, and I was just curious, was it as scary for you as it was for us, or?
Yeah, it's scary. They always do that. They want to get the younger pictures. I mean, it's just weird. You know, you look at yourself and you're 8, 9 years old, or 4. Some of you don't really recognize the person, you know.
That's true, yeah.
You know, it was, I don't know. Was it scary for you guys?
A little bit. I mean, your character is very grizzled in this movie, you know,
Yeah,
bent out of shape. But you, on the other hand, look, you're a lot more in shape than Katz is.
Well, yeah, but I've been out of shape like Katz. Mm-hmm. You know, Katz is a guy from small town Iowa, mm-hmm. and he went to school with Bob, probably at University of Iowa, and they were going to be writers. And Bob went on to be a novelist, and Katz, you know, just stayed in Iowa. So what he is to me is more like, if you stay at home, you become very familiar with it, and you have to invent your fun. So he's a prankster, you know. He likes that prankster side, and he likes small towns and the kind of people you'd meet on the trail. He's different than Bob, you know, who's a disciplined writer and moved on, you know. Katz is in the 60s, when we took off, in the smaller towns, kids wouldn't leave. You weren't supposed to leave home,
right?
You know, but I got voted off out of the town too much. So I went to Mexico a lot,
right,
early on, and I had the girdle to contend with. You know, it was a huge dilemma.
Yeah, I know. I never had any desire to stay in my hometown. I had to move on at some point, but yeah. And my understanding is that you you and Bob messed around with the director quite a bit on set, and that you like to do that. Did that produce any great moments in the film for you?
Well, it always does. If you goof with the director a bit, you know, you catch him up in a play, and sometimes I play too much, and that's the only time it's bad. There was one moment when we fell and we were going to try to climb out, and Bob was going to get on my shoulders. Well, I got down, Bob got on top of me, and I knew I couldn't get up. And I think Bob knew I couldn't get up, and I think he was having fun riding me like a cowboy. And some instinct kicked in that I started to do a sit-out. That's a wrestling move that you learn from childhood to wrestle in Iowa. That's what they do. I don't know why that is, but that's what they do. And so I had learned all these moves. I did a sit-out on Bob. Well, Bob's 77, you know, and here I'm sliding out from under him. He went, whoa, and stopped. And I said, oh, no, I'm sorry. It was a reaction. I didn't mean to do it. It was unanticipated. But it took him just a few seconds to realize that I was really just goofing. But we got to playing so much, we couldn't tell what was reality and what was play. That's why I'd like to involve the director a lot, so that he saw how much fun you could have being on the road, and where we should put the camera, and you know, it comes out of that play, you know. And then there's guys like Scorsese that is on another planet.
Yeah.
And he's going to put the camera and then you're going to try to fit in that play.
Yeah. That's great. Well, it produced a lot of great scenes in this movie, that method. So,
Well,
yeah.
that's great.
Thank you very much for your time, sir.
Thank you.